So right now there is a viral clip of Zohran Mumdani giving an interview while he's doing something that quite honestly is very disgusting, yet calculated. He's doing it for a reason, but also just kind of show what he is pointing towards. I have many thoughts on this. And whether it's orchestrated or not, first we just need to make a comment that we in the West value cleanliness. We have utensils, and we teach our kids to use utensils. They say, well, what about burgers and pizza? Yeah, that food is designed that way. Rice, since we have utensils, you don't eat it because we're not in the third world with your hands. This is Zohran Mumdani eating disgustingly, talking about the struggle of Palestine. It's so contrived. Play cut 251.
So the third holy grail of taboos in American politics, you have socialism, you have Islam, and then you have Palestine. And you are really going for the trifecta.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go. Tell me, why is Palestine a part of your politics?
When you grow up as someone especially in the third world, you have a very different understanding of the Palestinian struggle.
So he's not even eating with his hands correctly. People that have grown up in the third world, they say he's not even doing it right. He's just faking it. He's doing this to signal his third world cred. So think about it. To get credibility in the New York mayor's race, you have to pretend to be in the third world. Now understand that in the modern world, authenticity is considered to be the most important thing ever. But should it be? Now, authenticity, if you're pointing towards something good and virtuous, is beautiful. You're authentically trying to be the best version of yourself, to be honest. If you're pointing towards a moral and transcendent ideal. But Zohran Mumdani is not authentically trying to point New York or aim towards a better city. He's trying to bring New York into the gutter. And authenticity without virtue is just narcissism in disguise. Let me say that again. Authenticity without virtue is just narcissism in disguise. People say, well, he's just being himself. He's so authentic. Okay, if a third worlder comes and starts defecating on the side of the street in Times Square, are we going to say, boy, he's being his true and authentic self. He's really being wonderful. No, we have standards in the West. In fact, when I'm raising my daughter and I try to teach her table manners, I don't say, just be your authentic self, honey. Keep on interrupting us. Use your hands when you eat macaroni and cheese. No, in fact, my wife and I, Erica, we go through methodical lessons of here's a spoon, here's how to use it, because we want to elevate the human being above our natural, broken, fleshly state. 500 million people in India defecate on the side of the street. That's bad. We don't do that in the West because we try to value cleanliness, order, and yes, actually things that aren't filled with filth. Now, Zohran Mumdani, he's faking this entire thing, obviously. He's trying to be authentically third world when he himself is not even authentically third world. So the whole thing is just so bizarre. And even more telling, like, why would you fake being in the third world? Because that gets you brownie points because people say, oh, he is an embodiment of the struggle against Western civilization. And people say, I like Mumdani because he's authentic. But authentic to what? And what is he aiming towards? He's aiming towards a devolution. It's bad either way. By the way, if he eats with his rice with his hands, whether he means it or not, he's either authentically gross or he's being a fake, disgusting person. And in some of the comments of a TikTok video I made, people said, but Charlie, who are you to judge other cultures? No. That's the point. We in Western culture believe that our way of life is the best. We're better than Mohammedanism. We don't do female genital mutilation. Well, I guess the trans people do. But we don't do female genital mutilation. We in the West don't have child marriages. We don't believe in honor killings. We don't believe in polygamy. We believe in American exceptionalism. We believe our culture is better. You see, in the modern world, happiness is the goal, feelings are the guide, judgment is the ultimate sin, and God is the ultimate guest. And let me say that again, judgment is the ultimate sin. You're not allowed to judge others. Guess what? I'm going to judge you if you eat rice with your hands. That's bad. That's wrong. Assimilation is a necessity, not a suggestion. And guess what? We don't believe in resentment-based confiscation of other people's stuff. The third world loves that. We say no. We say, no, you're not going to all of a sudden have city-run grocery stores like they do in Cuba or Venezuela. No, you're not going to send social workers where police should be going. And no, you're not going to go take other people's stuff because here in the first world, in America's wealthiest city and largest city, we know how to